good old North Carolina. Heroes welcome for me, Anthony Hardy, bringing you this action to this Tiller Tournament Series action. Game 3 in the Beta League Divisional Series. It's the Garden State Queens taking on the Carolina Leos. And as the teams take the field, let's take a look at the starting lineup. And the Garden State Queens are going to be using the same lineup as last time. And Natalia Markova is going to be at the mound. They're going to be scoring off against Zach Sabre Jr. Let's go to the field. Mickey James is taking the plate. And in the air, deep drive. Out of here! Mickey James has done it again, and on the first pitch he sees, it's a solo shot. The initial pitch for this game. Allison Kay looks at a ball for ball 1. And ball 2. And ball's in the dirt, ball 3, on the verge of losing her. And swing and a miss. And it's ball 4. Let's see what Marty Bell does. And in the air to center, shallow. And Josh Alexander has it for out number 1. Next up is the champ, Kinsey Page. And in the air, deep drive. That one's gone. The champ is alive and well. 2-run shot for Kinsey Page. 3-0 already the score in this first inning. Next up is Ella Envy. And in the air, sent to right center field gap. Base hit. And Ella's thinking extra bases. She's in the second with the 1-out double. Let's see what Kylie Page does. 1-0 now. In the dirt, 2-0. Let's look at Ella now, the pitch. And in the air, deep drive. That one's gone. Already 3 homers, 2 solo shots. And it's already 5-0 in favor of the Queens. Let's see what Jordan Grace does. Can she keep the momentum going? And pop up. Under is Jeff Cobb. And Mr. Athletic puts it away for out number 2. Next up is Lady Frost. And back over to Zach Sabre Jr. Zach Sabre Jr. to Gresham for out number 3. Once again, 3 solo shots. 1 solo shot. 3 homers. 2 of them being solo shots. 5-0 is the score. Let's take a start lineup for the visiting Leos, and they're going to be using the same lineup as last time with Zach Sabre Jr. at the mound. And once again, they're going to be scoring off against Natalia Markova. Moose is up next. And on the ground, and Lady Frost takes it herself. Naito is up next. Outside, ball 1. And in there for strike 1. Outside for ball 1. Ball 2 now. And swing and a miss. Truck will recount now. Very disciplined there. Payout pitch right here. And got him looking. See what Eric Young does. On the ground, foul. And swinging and missing the ball in the dirt. 0-2. The 0-2. And got him looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Leos. They trail at 5-0. To the bottom of the order we go for Mandy Leon to lead off it at the top of inning number 2. And Zach Sabre Jr. has it. 1 pitch. 1 gone. Now we go back to the top of the order for Mickey James. Scored a solo shot. And she did it again! She did it again! Solo shot again for Mickey James. Hardcore Country is alive and well. 6-0 is the score in favor of the Queens. Let's see what Allison Kay does. She walked her first trip and in the air to center. And Josh Alexander will be putting it away for out number 1. Marty Bell's up next. And she flew out first trip, and she does not this time around. She's on board with the base hit. Let's see what Kenzie Page does. Can she repeat the 2-run Johnson? And, oh, almost got her. 1-1. And swing and a miss, strike 2. And in the air, she did it again! 2-run Johnson for Kenzie Page. It's now 8-0 Queens. Ella Envy. She doubled and later scored thanks to the 2-run Johnson from Kylie Page. And juts it over. Base hit. And is she thinking 2 again? Why, yes. Can Kylie Page, this is interesting, folks, because we start off with a solo shot, and Josh Alexander is going to be putting this away for out number 3. We start off the game with the solo shot from Mickie James. Then we had a 2-run Johnson from the Page sisters, and then a solo shot from Mickie James, as well as a 2-run Johnson from Kenzie Page. But unfortunately, Kyle Page couldn't do a repeat. But I've never seen that happen live. Josh Alexander with a 2-1 count. And on the ground. And the throw is in time. Let's see what the catcher Jeff Cobb can do. And gets a base hit out of that one. Double, to be sure. And Kota Ibushi's up next. New Japan's great. Outside 1-0. Let's look at Jeff Cobb. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Two and 1 now. And throw over second. And Jeff Cobb back. 3-1 now. And over to the right side, base hit. Jeff Cobb's going to score. To second is Ibushi. And he's got a RBI double out this one. The Leos are on the board, 8-1. Let's see what the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, does. Outside, 1-0. Way inside, but he swings and misses on that one anyway. Outside, 2-1. Let's look at Ibushi, now the pitch. And in there for 2-2. The Chuck Woolery. And tries to ring him up, but it's 3-2. Payout pitch. And ball 4. First and second. One gone, and in steps TJP. Inside, ball 1. Outside, 2-2. And on the ground, throw over to third, over to second, safe, not in time. And it's going to be first and second once again, 2 gone. And in steps Kenta, formerly known as WWE Superstar Hideo Itami. And ball 1. Look at the runners, now the pitch. Inside, in there for strike 1. Throws the ball outside, 2-1. And on the ground, foul. Full count now. Brewers are going to be on the move this time. And got him looking. 1 for the Leos. 8-1 is the score. In steps the dangerous DH, Jordan Grace. And swing and a miss, strike 1. And strike 2. And got her swinging. Lady Frost is up next. And in there for strike 1. 1-1 now. And in there, just borderline there, but it's 2-1. 1-2. 2-2 now. The Chuck Woolery. And inside. Got her swinging. Manny Leon's up next. And swings and misses the ball in the dirt. 0-1. In the air to the gap. And she'll play it off the wall. And she's in there with the 2-out double. Let's see what Mickie James does. Can she get a third homer? And she did it again! This time, a 2-run Johnson out of that one. Mickie James is on fire. Hardcore Country is alive and well. 10-1 is the score. Let's see what Allison Kay does. Pop up, Mr. Athletic, and the side is retired. Once again, Mickie James a homer. This time, a 2-run Johnson. And we go to the top of the order for the bottom of inning number 3 with Moose. And on the ground, foul. And lays off on that one very easily, 1-1. And over to the right. And Kylie puts it away. Nido's up next, strikeout victim, his first trip. Easy to lay off on that one, 1-0. And lays off again, 2-0. And 2-1 now. 3-1. And ball 4. And in steps Eric Young. And lays off on that one ball in the dugout, 1-0. And swing and a miss, 1-1. And nowhere close to that one, 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1. Hitters count. And strike 2, trying to work out that pitch count. And that's a walk. First and second, one gone. In steps Josh Alexander. Outside for the former TNA World Champion. And throw over to second. Runner back. And swing and a miss. Strike 1. And just off the play, 1-2. 2-1, excuse me. Easy to lay off on that one, 3-1. And juts a foul to the right side. Payout pitch coming. And another walk. 3 walks in a row. Bases loaded situation. And in steps Jeff Cobb, who's 1 for 1 in the game. And in the air, Kylie. And the run's going to score that a sac fly. More score from third. 10-2 is the score. Let's see what Kotobushi does. He doubled his last time up. And outside, ball 1. Ball 2 now. Ball 3, on the verge of losing him. And strike 1. And ball 4. That'll reload the bases again. Let's see what Jonathan Gresham does. Can he capitalize on this situation? And on the ground, they won't capitalize. And they throw home, and the side is retired. No more shall pass. And the Leo score 1. It's 10-2. And in steps Marty Bell to lead off the top of inning number 4. In the air. And putting away is Josh Alexander on the run. Let's see what Kinsey Page does. And pop up. And the streak comes to a close. LMV is up next. 2 doubles in her 2 trips. And swinging and missing the ball in the dirt, 0-1. And in the air to left center field gap, base hit. And she's seeking 2 out of the bat. So she's got a third double in a row. Kylie Page is up next. Can she capitalize? And she won't capitalize. 1 left for the Queens. They still lead it. Big lead, 10-2. In steps TJP to lead off the bottom of inning number 4. Nowhere close to the plate. 1-0. And swinging a miss and ball the letters. And 1-2 now. Outside, 2-2. The Chuck Woolery count. And in the air to the right center field gap. Base hit. He'll play it off the wall. And he's taking 2 off the bat. And he's rounding second and heading to third. So it's going to be a leadoff triple for TJP. And there goes his dab. In steps Kenta. Strikeout victim his first trip. And swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nowhere close to the plate. 1-1. And swing and a miss. 1-2 now. And outside. 2-2. The Chuck Woolery. And ball 3 now. Throw to third. TJP back. Let's look at TJP now, the pitch. And swing and a miss. Got him swinging. We go back to the top of the order for Moose. And TJP goes. And in the air. Deep drive. That one's gone. Moose. With a 2-run Johnson. 10-4. It's a radio game. 10-4. Let's see what Naito does. He walked and then later scored. Outside for ball 1. And inside, ball 2. Leo smelling a comeback. Ball 3 now. On the verge of losing him once again. And strike 1. Pitch count 78 here in the bottom of the 4th for Natalia Markova. And juts a foul over to the right side. Payoff pitch coming right here, right now. And lost him again. Let's see what Garrett Young does. He too walked his last trip. And just along the outside corner. Just nipped it. 1-1 now. Let's look at Naito now, the pitch. 2-1 now. 3-1. On the verge of losing him once again. And juts it over to the left side. Base hit. And Naito's going to be going to third. Eric Young's going to second. And runners in scoring 2 runners are in scoring position with 1 gone. And in steps Josh Alexander. He walked as well. And on the ground, foul. 1-1 now. On the ground. Throw it home, and they got the runner Naito at home. Next up is Jeff Cobb. He's sack flied his last trip. And in the air to left, and Kinsey puts it away to retire the side. 2-run score. It's a radio game. 10-4. And in steps Jordan Grace. In the air. Deep drive. Opposite field. Out of here. The Queens came to play. On the first pitch she sees. Jordan Grace has it. 11-4 is the score. And in steps Lady Frost, who's 0 for 2 in the game. And already we're going to the bullpen. Big Strong Mims is going to be taking over on the mound. And the throw was in time at first, and that'll be that for Lady Frost. And in steps Mandy Leon, who looks at a ball. Strike 1, 1-1. And swing and a miss, 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. And pop up. Cobb, and Mandy Leon's retired. Let's see what Mickey James does. 3 homers in her 3 trips. 3 for 3. And she's got a base hit. And she's sticking 2 out of the bat. Lady Frost and Mickey James is on fire. Mickey James is on the roll. She needs a triple and a single for the cycle. As Allison Kay makes her way to the plate. And pop up. Shaw right center. And it's going to fall. And runners are going to be at the corners. In steps Marty Bell with 2 gone. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. And just nipped the inside corner, 1-1. And swing and a miss, strike 2. And ball 2 now. The Chuck Woolery. And got her swinging. But a solo shot from Jordan Grace puts the Queens further, 11-4. And Kotobushi's in there as we head for the bottom of inning number 5. Outside for ball 1. And inside. And in the air. Deep drive. Out of here! Solo shot for Koto Ibushi. And the Leos slowly but surely close the gap. They still got a little bit of ways to go, but it's 11-5 in favor of the Garden State Queens. As Jonathan Gresham makes his way to the plate. Nowhere close to the plate. And juts it over to the left side. And he's got a double out of this one. Jonathan Gresham is aboard. And in steps TJP, who tripled in his last trip. And swing and a miss, strike 1. Bottom of the 5th, 11-5 is the score in favor of the Queens. And juts it foul. And the bullpen's at work in the Queens side. The 0-1-2. And in the air, base hit. And runners are going to be at the corners with no one gone. And in steps Kenta. Strikeout victim in his first 2 trips. Outside, ball 1. And inside, 2-0. Ball 3 now, on the verge of losing him. And in the air, Kylie has it, and the runners retreat. Runners at the corners, 1 gone, and in sets Moose, who homered last time. And Tasha Steele is going to be taking over on the mound. And inside for ball 1. And swings and misses and ball in the dirt, 1-1. And could have been one or the other, but a strike 2 nonetheless. 2-2 now. And on the ground, throw over to home, and the runner, everybody is safe. Tetsuya Naito is up next. And, borderline there, but it's a ball. Ball 2 now. Bases loaded. And 2-1. Still 1 gone. And juts it foul over to the right side. The Chuck Woolery. And in the dirt. Payout pitch coming. And got him swinging. Let's see what Eric Young does. Let's see if he can capitalize on this one. He doubled his last time. And the TNA Grand Slam champion takes ball 1. And strike 1 is called. And on the ground. And they're going to be throwing home. And that'll be that. Leos get 1. 11-5 is the score. And instead, Pretty Empowered. They're due up. And Tajiri's going to be taking over on the mound. And in the air, right center field gap. They'll play it off. She'll play it off the wall. And Kenzie's got a base hit out of this one. Let's see what Ella Envy does. 3 doubles in her in all 3 trips. Swing and a miss. And swing and a miss again. And in the air, deep drive, out of here! 2-run shot from Ella Envy. 13-5 is the score. Let's see what Kylie Page does against the Japanese buzzsaw. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And in there, inside 1-1. And swing and a miss, strike 2. And in the air, right side, Naito, and he puts it away. Let's see what Jordan Grace does. Homer her last trip, solo shot. The 1-0. And strike 1. And in the air to the right center field gap, and Jordan Grace got some base hit, and she's thinking 2 out of the bat, and she's in there. Only 1 gone. Runner at second, and in steps Lady Frost. Pop up, and Jeff Cobb has it for out number 2. So Mandy Leon does. And in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Let's look at Jordan Grace now, the pitch. And on the ground, foul. And got her swinging. 2-run score on a solo shot from Ella Envy. 13-5 is the score. And in steps Josh Alexander as they're getting ready for the bottom of inning number 6. And swing and a miss by Tosser Steels. Fooled them. Nowhere close to the plate. 1-1 could be setting things up. And I'm starting to question that strike zone now, but it's 1-2. And on the ground, right side base hit, and Josh Alexander is thinking 2 out of the bat, and he's in there with the leadoff double. Jeff Cobb's up next. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And outside, ball 1. And ball 2 now. And liner to the right side, base hit, and Josh Alexander is going to score. And this is going to be a double, RBI double. Kota Ibushi's up next. He homered in his last trip. Let's look at Jeff Cobb now, the pitch. And on the ground, throw over to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is at third. Let's see what Jonathan Gresham does. And in the air, Kinsey. And it's going to be scored out a sac fly. It is a sac fly, 13-7. Let's see what TJP does. And swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball 1 now. And 2-1 now. And on the ground, throw to first is in time, and that'll be that. 2-run score. 13-7 is the score. Let's see what Mickey James does. And we're going to be having a pitcher change. Leo Rush is going to be taking over. Blackheart, Leo Rush. And 1 pitch, 1 gone, ground out. Next up is Allison Kay. Let's see how she does against Blackheart, Leo Rush. And it's going to be a blooper over to shallow center. Let's see what Marty Bell does. Let's see if we can do something for her. See if she can do something for her Hex partner. And in the air to the left center field gap, base hit. And the Hex is going to be in scoring position. Hex in scoring position with 1 gone, and in steps Kinsey Page. Just along the outside corner, strike 1. And swing and a miss, strike 2. And got her swinging. Burns in score position, Hex in score position, 2 gone, and then steps the dangerous Ella Envy. And almost got her, ball 1. And strike 1. And swing and a miss, strike 2. And got her swinging. Time to get up in strikes. Next up is Kenta. Then we'll go back to the top of the order for Moose. And in steps Kenta. And just like that, we're going to be having a pinch hitter. Dala's going to be taking over AJ Francis. And swinging to miss, strike 1. Outside, ball 1. Swinging to miss, strike 2. Two and 2 now. The Chuck Woolery. And ball 3. Could have been one way or the other, but it's ball 3. And she lost him. Right back to the top of the order we go for Moose. And on the ground, this could be double play out there. And 2 for the price of 1 for the Queens. Next up is Naito. And outside for ball 1. They're getting the bullpen over in the Queens side. And left field, base hit. And Kinsey puts it away. 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing there for the Leos. 13-7 is the score. And in steps Kylie Page. In the air, center field, Josh Alexander has it for out number 1. Let's see what Jordan Grace does. And, ooh, almost got her. 1-0. Ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me. In the air. Foul. And in the air. And dive, misses. Falls in front of Josh Alexander. Lady Frost is up. 0 for 4 in the game. And borderline there, but a strike 1. And swinging a miss, strike 2. And got her swinging. Mandy Leon's up next. And in the air. And this is going to be a base hit. And runners are going to be in scoring position now. Runners in scoring position, 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Mickey James. And in the air, she did it again. 1 run's going to score, if not 2. 2 runs are going to score on a double by Mickey James. So it's 15-7 in favor of the Queens. Allison Kay takes the plate. 2 for 4 in the game. On the outside corner, ball strike 1. And swinging a miss, strike 2. And juts it foul. And got her swinging. 2 runs score on a double by Mickey James. 15-7 is the score as we head to the bottom of inning number 8. And in steps Eric Young. And swinging a miss on the ball on the letter, strike 1. And in the air to the left center, base hit. And it's going to be a leadoff double. We'll see what Josh Alexander does. See if he can capitalize on this. And outside, ball 1. And borderline on that one. Nipped in the outside corner, 1-1. And back over to Tasha Steele, over to first, and that'll be that. That'll be doing it for Josh Alexander, but meanwhile, Eric Young moves up. Lufisto's going to be taking over. And swinging a miss, strike 1 for Jeff Cobb. And almost got him, 1-1. Throw over third. And a runner back. And tails back inside just in time. 1-2. And in the dirt. 2-2. And got him looking. Kota Ibushi's up next. Let's look at Eric Young now, the pitch. And strike one. And swing and a miss, strike two. And got him looking too. None shall pass. 15-7 is the score. Top of inning number 9 we go. In steps Marty Bell. Alex Taylor's going to be taking things over up the Southern Six for the NWA. And strike two. Alex Taylor ready to breeze through this inning. And in the air to center, base hit. Let's see what Kinsey Page does. And in the dirt, ball one. And strike one, just snipping the inside corner. And runner's going to be on the move. Strike two. And throw over second. It's not even close. And in the air, base hit. And she's sticking two out of the bat, to be sure. In steps Ella Envy. Girls on fire. And on the ground, foul. And swing and a miss, strike two. And juts it foul over to the left side, and it's going to wind up a souvenir. And got her swinging. Let's see what Kinsey's sister Kylie does. And just nipping the outside corner, strike one. Strike two. Got her swinging. Last chance for the Leos. 15-7 is the score for the Queens. Bottom of the order is up right here, right now. Jonathan Gresham looks at that one for strike one. Ball one now. And swing and a miss way late on that one. 1-2. And ball two now. The 2-2 from Lufisto. Ball three now. Full count. And in the air. Base hit. Every little bit helps. It's going to be a slow climb, but every little bit helps as TJP makes his way to the plate. And swing and a miss, strike one. We're going to be reconvening tomorrow here. We're going to be reconvening right here. And juts a foul. And ball two now. And got him swinging. Let's see what AJ Francis does. And over there, base hit. And runners are going to be in scoring position. And rounding third and being waved home. And it's now 15-8 in favor of the Queens. Like I said, don't count them out just yet. It ain't over till it's over, as the late great Yogi Berra would say. And back over to pitcher over to first, and two gone. But meanwhile, the runner moves over to third, and we're going to be having a pinch hitter. Balabaz, their last chance. Outside, ball one. Ball two. And in the air, another one scores. 15-9 is the score. Let's see what Eric Young does. And in there for ball one. And just a foul. And pop up. And that'll do it. The Queens take game 3, 15-9 is the final score. And they came to play, the Queens. Winning pitcher is Tasha Steele, Zach Saber-Jones losing pitcher. And we're going to be reconvening for game number 4 here in Carolina. And there's a lot of home runs galore. Let's take a look at them right here, right now. And it's pretty much all Queens, except for Musa and Koto Ibushi. And pretty empowered, as well as Mickey James. Taking the home runs, as well as Jordan Grace. Well, and that's going to do it. Once again, we're going to be reconvening right back here for game number 4 here in Carolina. This is Anthony Hart, the captain, your hometown hero, saying so long for now. And tune in again for more spectacular Tiller Tournament action. And do it for Michael Tiller.